Here is a review I really want you to pay attention to. So if you're looking for the top 10 best no personal guarantee business store cards, we're going to show you four different categories into this conversation. So we have the first category is retailers, general retailers, wholesalers, and grocery stores. And our score for the first card is the Amazon Business American Express card. Our score 9.8 over 10. So this card has no annual fee. We love that right off the bat. Fantastic. The APR is kind of decent too. You're looking at 14.24% to 22.24%. This is really good. So with this card, business owners can choose either to earn cash back or get 60-day payment terms on purchases at Amazon Business, Amazon Web Services, AWS, Amazon.com, and Whole Foods markets. So this card is a great option for business owners at any stage of growth. You can use the card to actually build business credit, not a problem. And the longer payment terms help businesses buy now and pay later to tide over when faced with, let's say, cash flow issues. So this is really good. And however, there is a minimum payment to meet within the billing period, or you have a penalty of 29.24%. This will apply. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. We're having a quick convo about the top 10 no personal guarantee business store cards. Then the next one, you have the Sam's Club Business MasterCard. Our score, 9.7 over 10. Here, the card also has no annual fee. The APR here is a little up, so we have 15.65%. This is for the account type 1, and 23.65% account type 2. Okay, the account type is determined upon application review. So if you have a good credit, if you have good credit score, you probably will be classified, will be categorized under account type 1. If not, you'll go to account type 2. So the business version of the Walmart credit card is the Sam's Club Business MasterCard. And Sam's Club is a membership, a wholesale club that offers small businesses quality products at a fraction of retail cost, even those at Walmart stores. This is really good. So depending on the type of Sam's Club membership you hold, you can earn up to 3% cashback on Sam's Club purchases. And the Sam's Club Business MasterCard offers cashback opportunities so that you probably have, for example, you have 5% on gas on the first 6,000. Thereafter, there's 1%, 3% on dining and takeout, and 1% on other purchases, whatever MasterCard is accepted. So this is just fantastic. Then you have the Costco Anywhere Visa Business Card by Citi. Our score, 9.4 over 10. So again, I just want to remind you that we are still in the general retailers, wholesalers, and business and general stores categories, okay? General retailers, wholesalers, and grocery stores, not general stores, grocery stores. So when you think about the Costco Anywhere Visa card by Citi, you have an important card. The card is great. We love that a lot. And basically, there are no foreign transaction fees. And there's no annual fee, by the way. And the APR here is kind of decent too. You have a 15.24%. But so this will vary based on the market rate. So if you have a Costco membership, you want to consider the Costco Anywhere Visa Business Card by Citi, because this card comes with an impressive rewards program and a constellation of benefits for Costco members. The thing here is that you gotta be a Costco member. You gotta be a Costco loyalist, because everything happens within Costco's ecosystem. And cashback rewards include 4% of eligible gas stations on the first $7,000 per year, 1% thereafter. You have 3% on restaurants and eligible travel purchases, 2% on all Costco store purchases and online purchases, and 1% on all other purchases. However, you will only receive your cashback annually once your February billing statement closes. I mean, this is something that some people are comfortable with. Some people are not comfortable with this sort of annual closing thing. As Citi is the card issuer, cardholders also get special access to Citi Entertainment's events, including pre-sale tickets for concerts, sports, dining experiences, and more. So if you're looking for a card that offers great protection, this is one to closely consider. The damage and theft purchase protection may cover you for repairs or refunds on damaged goods within 120 days of a purchase. So this is 90 days for New York residents. So you also get extended manufacturer warranty on any purchase made with this card, and other security features include fraud early warning and City Quick Lock that instantly blocks the new purchases but doesn't disrupt recurring transactions. So this is really cool. And other than the contactless tap and go option, you can also activate the digital wallet for added convenience. So Costco members can apply online, not a problem. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're talking about the top 10 no personal guarantee business store cards. And so the second category here, so the first category was general retailers, wholesalers, and grocery stores. Second category, we have construction. So in construction, we have two credit cards, two business credit cards I want to familiarize yourself with, okay? So first you have the Home Depot business credit card. Our score, 9.6 over 10. Now, this card is fantastic. You have an APR that goes from 17.99% to 26.99%. So if your business provides construction, renovation, and other home improvement services, or if you are redoing your office space, the Home Depot Business Credit Card can offer you great financing opportunities and rewards, and actually rewards you on your frequent purchases. So there are two types you can actually opt for. You can go with the Pro Extra Credit Card. That's the commercial revolving charge, or you can go with the commercial account. So the Pro Extra Credit Card allows you for more payment flexibility with minimum or full payment each month. Users can also get to earn points or Pro Extra perks for faster on up to $1 million of qualifying purchases in any calendar year. So these perks include tool rental, access to exclusive products, personalized offers, and discounts on paints, stains, and primers. So no cashback is offered by being a commercial revolving charge card. You can get a credit line starting at $500 based on your personal credit worthiness. Then we have the Lowe's Business Credit Card. This is another wonderful credit card. So here you have the card 9 over 10. And so the APR here is kind of decent. You have a 15.74% to 24.74%. This is just fantastic. So there are 4 types of business cards offered by Lowe's. You have the Lowe's Business Advantage, the Business Rewards Card, the Lowe's Commercial Accounts, the Lowe's Preload Discover Card. And with such a vast range, business owners are bound to find one that fits their needs. And one that offers great overall value is the Business Rewards Card with 5% cashback on purchases at Lowe's for the first 6 months, 2% thereafter. And you have rewards points that can be redeemed for statement credits or gift cards, and 1% cashback on other eligible purchases. So this is really fantastic. But if rewards are not the top priority for you, look into the commercial account for longer billing cycles, or the preload card for better expense management, discounts, and no credit checks. So this is kind of cool. Now, the third category here, we're talking about office supplies. And in the office supplies category, we have the Staples More account business. So here, our score 9.7 over 10. So when you think about this Staples More account business, you have $14.99 to $29.99% on qualifying purchases. But again, the whole thing here is that Staples is really trying to really empower you to shop more at their stores. So this is kind of important. And so, but when you really analyze the APR delta here, the APR delta, the 15% to 20 to 30%, this is really cool. And this is on qualifying purchases, okay? As a Staples More account business cardholder, you are entitled to special financing in the form of 6, 12, and 18-month deferred plans, as well as 5% in cashback on eligible purchases. So this is really cool. And you also get free next day delivery on goods with no minimum purchase. And so business owners who want to build business credit and practice good business financial habits should look into store account with stores they frequent the most for their businesses. And so if you are an office supplies sort of a lover, you will love this card, okay? If you are a Staples lover, you will love this card. And you can actually use the card to get valuable benefits. This is kind of cool. We love that a lot. So this is cool. By the way, boss, let me quickly again recontextualize the conversation we're having by reminding you that we are talking about the top 10 no personal guarantee business store cards. So the top three were what? Amazon Business American Express card, Sam's Club Business Mastercard, and Costco Anywhere Visa by Business Card by Citi. So this was in the first category: general retailers, wholesalers, and grocery stores. Now and after that we have talked about the construction cards. So the Home Depot business credit cards, the Lowe's business credit cards, and now I just spoke to you about the office supply cards. So we have the Staples More account business. The next card is the Office Depot business credit account. Our score 9.2 over 10. So this is another great card here because we love the fact that if you do a lot of business with Office Depot, you will love this card, especially for your office supplies. I mean, there are a lot of ways you can actually solidify your relationship with Office Depot after a while. Those they are open to having new partnerships with entrepreneurs, not a problem at all at the store level, but also at the corporate level. And the APR here is kind of high though. I mean, they're charging you $23.99. I mean, it is what it is, but hey, listen. And so when you think about this Office Depot business credit account, it is basically one or two accounts, one or two types of business accounts available through the company. So the alternative, the Office Depot business account, requires payment in full at the end of each month. It's another option worth looking into, but for the purposes of covering accounts that allow you to carry a balance, we just stick about talking about the business credit account. Okay. And so this is kind of cool. And one thing I want to say here is that you need to understand that the card allows you to have a lot of amenities. The card is serviced by Citi. Okay. And so one thing you want to have here is that you want to actually make sure that your purchases sort of match what the card is offering. And what we have seen is that Office Depot loves it if you open a business account with them. Regardless of getting business credit or not, they love the fact that you have a business account with them. You come in there to buy all kinds of stuff, either online or offline. This is totally fine with them. And one thing I also want to say here is that at the end of the day, it's all about making sure that you have the right strategy for your no personal guarantee business store cards because they are simply because they do not require a personal guarantee doesn't mean that they're not going to ask for personal credit, that they're not going to ask for business credit if needed. They're not going to ask for just to see that you are maintaining a proper FICO score. So the bottom line is simply because you have no PG on those cards doesn't mean you have to just let it go and just sleep on your laurels. Let me talk about gas and fuel. So we are in the fourth category. So just want to remind you, boss, we started with general retailers, wholesalers, and grocery stores. Then we talked about construction. Then we talked about office supplies. And now I want to talk about gas and fuel. So the first one is the Shell Small Business Card. Our score, 9.6 over 10. So when you think about the card, this is a card that lets you make gas purchases while repaying savings and rebates up to 6 cents a gallon on fuel at the 14,000 Shell stations and discounts at nationwide participant automotive solutions provider Jiffy Lube. Okay, as a business owner, you get clear oversight through online tools and can set limits on what, when, and how much can be purchased and by whom. And this is kind of cool. So cargo van businesses, trucking companies, sprinter van businesses, all kind of logistical businesses, they can probably make the most out of this card. But even if you're simply on the road for a lot of business, this is an easy way to get the most out of your fuel expenses. You also receive reports straight to your email detailing opportunities where you can actually increase your savings at. Next, we have the Chevron and Texaco business cards. Our score 9.4 over 10. So if you're looking for a fuel card that does more, the Chevron and Texaco business card is accepted at 8,000 fuel stations. This card is great because it helps you save on tires, hotels, fleet tools, and more. And there are no annual setup or other fees. Rebates start at 1 cent per gallon for a minimum of 500 gallon per billing period, and can go up all the way to 6 cents, okay, per gallon for over 10,000 stations, or 10,000 gallons rather, 10,000 gallons. And so there is also the option of the Chevron and Texaco business access card. If your employees frequent other gas stations often and you need extra flexibility. Another card I want to share with you here is the Circle K fleet cards. And so there are two cards business owners can choose from here. The Circle K fleet card can be used at 6,000 locations. On top of that, they're very easy to read. Monthly reports give you details on all your transactions and helps you save time with month to month and year to date reporting. This is really good, and you can also prevent unauthorized purchases and protect a lost or stolen cars with the unique identification numbers assigned to each driver. So let me give you an overview here. So when we talk about the top 10 best store credit cards for small businesses, no personal guarantee, it's really important to understand that you can do a lot of those. We can do a lot with those cards. Okay, it's very important to understand that you can actually build business credit with the store cards. Yeah, because in addition to the benefits and discounts, business credit cards are a great way to build business credit history. If you're a new business owner, getting started on building credit can help you later on when you are trying to expand your business or face cash flow issues. Okay, and banks and credit unions, other credit unions, they actually look at your business credit score to see three things. Are you passionate about what you do? Have you thought about like buttressing your financial situation? And the third thing is, how long can you go in this particular sort of pattern? So this is really cool. So if you are showing the bank that you will love to build business credit, the bank will encourage you. The credit card issuer will encourage you. Just make sure that you maintain that pace, you maintain that momentum. Okay. And so one thing I want to say here is that there are many store credit cards for business on the market. And the best one for you mainly comes down to the purchases you make most often, right? So when it comes to business accounts, they typically are not as great first year promotions, intro APRs, or other kinds of bonus rewards, as is more common with consumer cards. And store credit cards can help you get the most value from your frequent business purchases, but remember, they can be limited in certain aspects. For example, fuel cards can bring you cash back on fuel purchases, but may not offer you more flexible payment terms, or interest charges may not be favorable enough to justify carrying a balance. So those are things you really have to think about. So depending on your business's needs and current spending patterns, what you need to weigh the strength of each. Like you got to really weigh the strength of each card to optimize your finances. And so this is kind of cool. So it's very important to understand that you want to actually kickstart your business credit building process as soon as possible by opting for a card that does report to the credit bureaus. Okay, so before you actually choose a card, before you apply, you want to call the card company customer service and ask whether or not they actually report to credit bureaus, because you don't want to actually lose a FICO, like a FICO hard pull here and there. This is really bad. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I'll just quickly talk to you about the no personal guarantee business store cards, and I want to quickly do a review here. So we have in the general retailers, wholesalers, and grocery stores, we have the Amazon Business American Express card, 9.8/10. We have the Sam's Club Business MasterCard, 9.7/10. We have the Costco Anywhere Visa Business Card by Citi, 9.4/10. We have in the construction category, we have a Home Depot Business Credit Cards, 9.6/10. We have Lowe's Business Credit Card, 9/10. We have in the office supplies category, we have Staples More Account Business, 9.7/10. We have the Office Depot Business Credit Account, 9.2/10. Then we have gas and fuel. That's another category here. We have a Shell Small Business Card, 9.6/10. The Chevron and Texaco business cards, 9.4 over 10. And we have the Circle K fleet card, 9 over 10. This is kind of cool. And then we have also in the overview, I explained to you what we do. And I also want to acquaint you with our approach here. Please check this out on the screen right now. Here's our approach when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing no personal guarantee business credit business store cards. Thank you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.